Hey guys, it's Rafael, and this video is to show you the completion of the Sam character from Trick or Treat. Now, I did not record the whole process as that was not the plan, but I figured, hey, might as well just show you some pictures, which I did take, but not too many, but it'll give you an idea of the process that I did. But this was a commission for my friend Joseph Aritas. I want to thank him for his patience because this did take about 20 years. Okay, just kidding, but it did take a long time, as I have, family and all kinds of stuff, other things doing too. But anyway, again, Joseph, thanks so much for your patience. So let's get going and let me show you some pictures, and then we'll show you the final product. Alright, so here you can see that I actually cut up the Chucky doll from Sideshow, which is a nice size, and that was what we agreed on. So here I am cutting them up, again, because I really can't sculpt a body or anything, but this was pretty good to use. I didn't use the head, that was completely separate. We just used the legs and the limbs and torso and everything. Here are the molds of the body, legs, arms. Made that into a Lumalite, which is a hard resin. Now you see the hands here. I didn't use those hands, but I did, had to redo that, and I'll explain why. Here's the body standing up. And went ahead here and tried my technique on sewing, which I did this guy, but then that wasn't the final costume. I did the first one, I didn't like it, and I did a different one. Here I molded each hand, and reason being is because I made them into clay. That way I was able to close the fingers to hold the lollipop, and this one to be holding the bag. Here I started sculpting the face and head. It was actually quite a task. It's the first time I did something of this magnitude. And here's the silicone head. Again, the first time I've done an actual this size silicone head and painting it. I was thinking of maybe resin. Of course, it would have been a lot easier and easier to paint. But we want to do the silicone. I think it's more cool, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Now, I didn't show the final thing, so I'll show it right after this. This is a PVC pipe that helped me make the lollipop. Poured in the melted clay in there. Got the design from the original lollipop there on the film still. Here's the pop, and that's it. So let's get and take a look at the final Sam. Here we have him with his mask on. Now, this was actually kind of tricky making that damn mask, but I was able to pull it off. It's actually burlap bag with latex inside. Let's get a closer look. We have the nameplate. The base that kind of resembles a little bit of maybe a porch. Maybe he's trick-or-treating. There's some blood because apparently he had just killed someone. Now, the lollipop, well, the first plan was to leave it on there glued, but by doing so, to put this on was not going to be easy. It would not go through this area. So this is removable, so you can take the mask off and all that. So I'll show you that in a bit. So here is Sam with his bag. Now let me show you without the mask. Kind of get an idea of how big he is. There's the doorknob. So he's a pretty cool size. He's a little shiny. I do need to powder him up before I ship him. And there you go. Let me set this down. Now to get the mask on, you want to take the lollipop off, and let me show you why it couldn't be with this permanent. You want to open up the mask here, and by trying to get it in here, there's no way it would go in through there. So you need to take this guy off, and then just slide his mask on, and there it is. And put the lollipop back, and there you have him. Again, to take it off, lollipop out, remove the mask, and there you have him. Also, the bag has a certain look to it, so you know, for you, Joseph, so you know how it goes. You know, if you turn it around, it doesn't work. So this bag here actually has a little magnet in here. I marked it with a Sharpie, which connects in here, so you can just put it in there, and it's not a super powerful magnet, but it holds it in, and then you can just set it there. Now, how do you know how the bag, which way does it go? It's actually foam filled, and on the bottom I just did a little foot there, and it says front. So this front goes here, and that little foot area goes right there, because if you were to turn them around, it just wouldn't work, and it wasn't holding on right. Plus I didn't really care for the way this looked. This side turned out nice and creased up in there, so you put the little foot in here like that, little magnetic piece in there, and that's how you put the bag on. Okay, let's get a little look at the lollipop, a little blood dripping there. That's kind of cool. Anyway guys, so this is Sam from Trick or Treat. If you've not seen the movie, I recommend it. It's actually a pretty cool movie. And of course, he is not this size. Actually, you know what? Let me stand next to him. Get an idea how big he is. Let me set this here. There we go. Let's go trick or treating, buddy. Alright guys, Rafael again. Till next time.